Well, I want to talk about the wonderful opportunities for panic that come from international business travel. About 15 years ago, I took my first business trip to Bangkok and landed in about 5 or 6 in the evening and went through customs and got to the place where your drivers pick you up. And there was a man holding my name on a placard, and next to him, a very conservative dressed, prim and proper lady, about, I'd say, in her 40s. And I walk up to the driver and I say, "I'm Paul Heck," and he says, "Good to meet you, sir." And then the lady says, "Hello, Paul. I'm Tan Prasit Prinya Porn Rudy." And I immediately thought, if I have to say that again, I'm in trouble. But she took care of that by saying, "But you can call me Porn." Yes, her nickname was Porn. So I'm thinking, is this real? I mean, but at the same time, I have to be professional and I have to be corporate. So I couldn't go, really? You know, I said, "Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Porn." Took me to the hotel, I dropped me off, picked me up the next day, Friday morning, and I go to the offices, and I'm going to be there all day. And Porn is the leader of the HR organization for our company there. And she has about 8 or 10 people who work directly under her, and then, you know, there are other people in the offices as well. And all day I'm hearing, "Oh, we love Porn. Porn's great. The best thing that ever happened to this company is Porn." So, thankfully, it's Friday. Saturday night happens to be her 15-year anniversary with the company, so we're all going to have a big celebration for Porn. But during the day, I booked myself on a tour. And I thought, well, you know, I'll deal with Saturday night when it comes. I get into this little minibus that's about the size of 3 of these chairs put together, and I do a temple tour. And the last temple we go to is this beautiful Buddhist temple called the Golden Temple. You can look it up. And it's covered with hammered sheets of gold all over the temple itself, so that it literally glows in the sun. And it is supposed to have the backbone of Buddha, of Lord Buddha himself, ensconced in that temple. So it's very holy. And all around it, the grounds are covered with semi-precious jewels and different types of religious symbols embedded in the concrete of the, you know, the terrace and the areas right around the temple itself. So, you know, I mean, they're literally everywhere. And I'm not sure what they mean. So I went in the temple and looked around. It was wonderful. And then we were supposed to wait for the driver and everybody to finish up. So I'm standing where I think I'm out of the way. And all of a sudden, I feel somebody poke me in the side. And I turn around, and there's this little Thai woman. They're all little, about like this. And I look at her, and she looks at me, and I look at her, and she has this kind of severe look on her face. And then she goes, "Hee," and walks away. And I think, okay, there's all kinds everywhere, and that's fine. And yet at the same time, I'm thinking, am I standing on like a holy thing? I don't know what, but something. I look back, I'm looking for the driver. I see him coming out of the temple. All of a sudden, I'm poked in the side again. It's my little friend, and now she's gone and gotten a second Thai woman, just as small. And I look at them, and they look at me, and they have this kind of severe look. And then they both go, "Hee hee hee," and they walk away. And now I'm really kind of freaking out, because I don't know if it means they think I'm gonna, I don't think Buddhists have a hell, I don't know. But maybe I'm standing in the wrong place for some reason. And I'm not sure what to do. I don't want to offend people, and now I'm really kind of unsure whether I'm doing something wrong or not. Here comes the driver, and so I tell him, "Am I in the wrong place?" And he says, "Well, no, it's fine. You can stand anywhere." And I explained what these young ladies, well, these middle-aged ladies did. And he said, "Well, I don't know. Let me ask them." So he goes over. He talks to these 2 women. And all of a sudden, he starts laughing, and they start laughing. And I'm thinking, this is getting worse. What did I do? Why is it funny? And he came back over and he really had a hard time. He stopped laughing and he said, they poked you because they don't believe you're real. Really? No, they can't imagine anybody is as tall as I am, because everybody over there is like that, you know. They thought I somehow was a costume of two guys. Maybe three, I don't know. I had no way to get out of that one, you know, and I thought, okay, well, I appreciate that. Nice to meet you. So I went back to the hotel and I put on my suit, and then I went to the celebration for porn and heard more speeches about how wonderful porn is and how we're grateful to have porn whenever we need her. The next day I left, but as I took off, I thought to myself, well, I have a much greater self-appreciation of my body and a deeper appreciation for porn. Thank you.